Good Wednesday morning. Let's talk about Christian communication. How do brothers and sisters communicate, react with one another when one has been offended or someone is trespassing against the Lord and you're a witness? The communication is not like the world. To begin with, it starts with prayer, seeking the Lord's guidance, asking the Lord to order your steps, your words, your thoughts. And as Ephesians 4:15 says, speaking the truth in love, not vindictive anger, even if you've been offended. So it starts with personal, going to the person, not getting on the phone and calling others. And like, girl, did you hear? Man, do you know? Not lining up a bunch of people and passing along hearsay. It's you go one on one. And then if the person refuses to hear, then it'll go private with two or three witnesses. But what if they hear and they're restored? The communication is pleasing and loving. Then James 5:20 says that you not only restored a brother or sister, but covered a multitude of sins. But if you must go to the next step, according to Deuteronomy 17 and 19, it's by two or three witnesses that the truth is applied. Two or three Christian witnesses, not just one person charging an offense. And so, what if the one who's trespassing refuses to hear two or three witnesses? Then you take it to the church. It becomes corporate because we are accountable to one another and we're more accountable to the Lord. The way of the world is not like Christian brothers and sisters. What if you just refuse to say it? It's like, you know what? I don't want to start any mess. I'm just not going to say anything. Did you know that the Lord says don't do that? Because you will then harbor the misgivings and that will lead to bitterness. We are charged to have open, honest, loving communication. Don't get offended and not say anything. Because sometimes the person that has caused the offense may not even know that the words they spoke were offensive. Some actions that they've taken were offensive. The only way they will know is if you go and speak honestly to them. If we hold it, then we start to harbor bitterness and anger. And that's detrimental not only to our physical and mental, emotional health, but we can't portray and we can't beam the light of Christ when we're so filled with anger and bitterness. Christians, remember our communication is not like the world. So Matthew 18:15 through 17 is church discipline. It's discipline for believers. When a believer has trespassed or caused an offense against the church, against God, an offense against another brother or sister, that's how it's handled. Personal, one-on-one, private, two or three witnesses, corporate, the church. We can't use the same techniques with unbelievers. What we can do is pray, seek God's guidance, be forgiving, and speak the truth in love. In the church, we have rules that require us to speak up in love, be honest, don't harbor any offenses. And if we are the one who has offended, be open to that communication. so we may be restored in fellowship with our sisters and brothers, restored in fellowship with the Lord. Today's lesson, Matthew 18:15 through 18, is correct communication for God's people. I love you. The Lord loves us. He so wants us to love one another. And God willing, I'll see you the next day. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye.